Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano, the trilogy is over. Look, let's break it down. And you know we got to have the best panel in boxing. I got my brother from another mother. I got my brother from another mother, the one and only Coach Supreme in the building. And I got to get these reactions first and foremost. Hold on. The first thing I want to say is this. Both of these ladies are elite fighters. Both of these ladies are great fighters. Preem, I love the hat. I want Preem to go first because I know Hit Kid has probably one of the best rants that we've ever heard on this channel ever.
I'm gloating. This is my smug face. I want to hear pain. I want to hear pain in this man's voice. So go ahead, Supreme.
Coach Preem, say what you got to say. And all credit to Amanda Serrano because, you know, the first two fights, when you look at them, they could have really went either way. That's all I'm saying. And she got a draw in this one by one of the judges. So anyway, Preem, I'm sorry. The floor is yours, sir.
The judge was on crack.
Listen. It was a good fight. I mean, you can't expect them to do the same thing twice. You know what I'm saying? Hurt, concussions, going to the hospital and everything. They both came with a different plan. Apparently Serrano came to box more, stay away from the headbutts. Try something too with the 1-2, missing in the air, not hitting nothing but the air. But you know what? Katie was the better fighter today, man, and she clearly won that, man. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, that round they put it a tie. That's crazy. You know what I mean? But you know how the judge has been crazy all night long. You know what I mean? Starting with Ali.
Well, Preem, I got to ask you this, Preem. Do you think Katie Taylor's speed and timing was a problem for Amanda Serrano tonight?
Yo, she got fast hands. I'm sorry, bro. It was like when Serrano got in there and threw that one, she would hit it with like 4-piece and no biscuits. You know what I'm saying? Or 4-piece with no biscuit. Pop, 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 pop. And then she get back out again. She was in and out. It was beautiful boxing, man. You can't take that away from her, man.
I got two more for you,
and I bet it on Katie, by the way.
And I got another one for you, Preem. A lot of people are around on social media saying that this was a razor-thin fight, very close. You got a huge section of people saying it was clearly one-sided. Was this a one-sided fight, or was this extremely close and could have went either way?
It was a good fight. It wasn't razor-thin or nothing like that. I mean, I think Katie Taylor she just took over the fight. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a one-sided fight today. It was a good fight. You know, the better woman won, and Katie was the better woman, and her speed is crazy. That's why I hope to win. Her speed is crazy. I'm sorry.
And I think personally that Amanda Serrano has nothing to be ashamed of. Those first two fights could have went either way. I think most boxing fans going to look back on that and say, look, it could be, 2-1 or something like that the other way. It could be different. It could be different.
It could have been Serrano winning, and then they have another trilogy going.
Yeah,
but it's not going to happen like that. They barely wanted this one. Katie didn't even want this one, but she going to do it anyway. You know what I mean? So congrats to her and the whole crew. You know what I mean? They fought a great job. I mean, it is what it's. Like I said, Amanda Serrano ain't got nothing to feel about. 7-division champ. Got nothing to even worry about that at all.
One of the best to ever do it. And Preem, I'm loving the hat, my brother. You got to show the hat. Oh man, that's sick. Great. Oh, I'm loving that.
I gotta represent. This came straight from PR.
No, that's fine because we have two opposite corners here. My family does have roots to Ireland.
Now we have to prepare for Hit Kid's epic rant. This is probably one of the biggest rants. I don't even know what to say. The Hit Kid, the floor is yours, sir.
Okay, so first things first. The judging was wild all night. I mean, the Ali fight.
Ali fight.
What the fuck was that?
What was that? Exactly what I said. I almost dropped my food. I said, "What the fuck?
Don't drop the food, Preem. Don't drop the
food." The green, and what do you call it? The green fight. Like, you had a point deducted, and I had Marshall winning 4 rounds, 5 rounds minimum. Especially those back two, and she won the opening 4 rounds. How the fuck do you score that 97-93 off a point deduction?
I don't know, man.
Out of here.
I don't know, man.
Those judges, I was really worried they were going to rob Taylor.
I really thought it was because if you notice every time you'll notice Jake Paul was behind the people that win. He already had the belts in his hand.
I thought they were going to rob Taylor tonight. Let me be clear. All credit to Amanda Serrano, but she made a crucial mistake. You don't outbox the boxer.
She should have just went in there and banged out. She was scared of this.
She was scared of what happened because of the last fight. Here's the truth. First fight, I scored clear for Taylor. Second fight, I edged Taylor, but that was the fight where I thought if Amanda would have got one in the trilogy, it was the second fight.
Yes.
That fight, for me, anyone saying Serrano won that fight, you need to be fucking drug tested. The judge who scored it a draw should be banned from the sport. I'm not fucking kidding you. Taylor absolutely cooked her tonight. You don't outbox the boxer. You just don't.
You can't. She should have went in there. She should have said, hey, back to the corner. Be honest, Amanda should have just went back to the corner and said, hey, babe, this shit's not working. I'm just going over there and get my fucking 2 eyebrows cut. Fucking, I'm going in there. But she tried to stick with the plan. It didn't work.
You don't outbox the fucking boxer, and Serrano got cut because of it.
Hold on. I got a question for you guys. Victor says Amanda Serrano needs to fire that weak-ass coach. Do you think she should get rid of her coach for that game plan?
With that game plan? Hell yeah.
100%.
Let me tell you something. Hey, kid. Whack-ass game plan. It would have been me. I'd be like, listen, we got a different fight. You're going to go in there, stand toe-to-toe with her this time. Every time she leans on you, all you're going to do is pivot. Just pivot. Just pivot out the way. That's all. We're not going to run from her. We're going to bring the fight to her again. Because there's no way you can outbox this woman. She's too fast with the hands.
Nuke, when was the last time? If I remember, didn't you call Derek James out for a bad game plan?
Yes, I did. If
you remember during the Errol Spence Terrence Crawford fight, if I remember correctly.
Even the Charlo Castano fight was frustrating.
No. That was worse.
Alicia was
that game plan was worse.
It was bad. Did you hear him?
Serrano should absolutely fire her coach. I'm not even kidding you. You're not going to outbox the fucking boxer. I'm sorry. You're not.
Wait a minute, Preem. Do you, as a coach, cater to your fighter's strengths? And he didn't do that tonight.
He didn't tonight.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't do that. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, me as the boxer myself, if I would have went in there myself, would have been like, hey, coach, this shit's not working. I'm just going in there to bang out. We're trying, but it's not working. I'm going to bang out. I only got 2 minutes per round. I got to go in there swinging.
It's not enough time to put in a tactical game plan. It's just not enough time.
Hell no. Hell no.
Can I say something else though as well?
Yeah. Hell no.
Look at the faces at the end of that fight. Taylor Burley has a mark on her. Serrano, her face, you could see her eyes were all swollen. Like, I was saying, tweeting on the fight, being like, okay, Serrano's throwing a lot of punches, but she's not landing anything. Taylor's the one who's just picking her apart with a counter jab. And I'm like,
I'd say it was the worst game plan ever, man. It was a bad game plan. Her as a veteran should have known and said at least it would have been like, listen, it's not working.
By the way, get ready for the Jake Paul bullshit saying she got robbed.
The one thing I'll say is I won't trash Jake Paul ever again after what he did for the MMA fighter.
Oh, what he did for Ben Askren was
I thought that was a very classy move from Jake Paul.
Listen, I don't like the guy. To be honest, I fucking hate him. I can't lie. Okay, I don't like the guy at all. But for that one, I will tip my cap and say classy.
Yeah,
you got to give it to him, man. He did something that nobody ever did before or took a chance to it, man. An all-women's card, that's crazy.
It was a great card.
I'll tell you the 2 fighters who impressed me the most. I thought Taylor in the main event was lights out boxing-wise.
Because it was better than the David Benavidez card.
The other fighter who was really great tonight, Ellie Scottley.
Yeah.
In that fight, was she absolutely dominated? Marcano. That was a.
No, I got one for Preem. Preem, tomorrow is Edgar Berlanga going to go ahead and save the day?
Yes, he is, man.
Can he do it?
He's going to pull it off, man.
Did you hear this?
I'm going with the same hat. I'm going with the same hat.
We're running it back, Hit.
I picked Berlanga, if you remember.
Okay.
I thought Shiraz looked really bad, against Adames, who was a pressure fighter, who pressured him. Berlanga's going to do that in much more spades tomorrow. I think Berlanga's going to maybe stop Shiraz.
Listen, I'm going to be like punch drunk. he was there, sitting there, looking at the fight.
I hope
I'm
I'm
gonna be doing
wrong.
the same shit right there, watching Edgar Berlanga fight tomorrow. We'll be there tomorrow.
I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but
Hold on.
I have Belanga.
Hold on. I got a few. Cletus Knuckles says, Mr. Hit Kid, you kind of look like a Paul brother.
Fuck off.
Antonio Garcia.
By the way, the only time I got me, you know how sometimes you can get your X account locked out and all that for 24 hours. Yeah, both times that's happened to me has been criticizing the Paul brothers and their stupid fucking family.
Antonio Garcia says Alicia Bumgardner can get it. She absolutely can. She absolutely can. Cletus Knuckles says, Mr. IBFP, Ashy unfortunately won't be on tonight because it's past his bedtime. Thank you, Mr. Knuckles. Thank you, Mr. Knuckles. Look, man, where do you think these ladies go from here, fellas?
I don't know, man.
They both
I
go
think.
right off
What do
into
you
the sunset.
listen? What do you think about Katie? Be honest. Do you think she retires, being that she's hitting 40 years old?
If she retires, this is actually a point I need to get out.
Clarissa Shields is going to lose her shit if you say what you're about to say.
Clarissa Shields will never be considered the GOAT. Can we all make that clear? Can we all make that clear? Look who's drawing the
that clear. Yes, I do agree with you.
Look who is bringing the attention to female boxing. The GOAT just won the trilogy. 3-0.
Yeah.
I don't want to even hear that argument. But you know Clarissa is going to cry like the bitch she is. You're not even in the same stratosphere as Katie Taylor when it comes to female boxing.
Yeah, she's just fighting ladies that just got out of work and they tired. You know what I mean? This type of ladies that she's fighting, bro. You know what I'm saying?
She's fighting cafeteria workers.
She's fighting all the ones that giving out the food, the fucking hall monitors, all them people, yo.
Man.
I mean, Clarissa
the fucking janitor.
Clarissa Shields could only sell out half an arena in her home city. Katie Taylor's selling out Madison Square Garden.
That's why she got with Pat Coop. She's trying to sell more tickets.
Do we even need to argue this? Taylor is head and shoulders above Clarissa.
Of course, man. Listen, Katie, Amanda,
Amanda's above her.
Are in a whole different stratosphere, man. You know what I'm saying? The Clarissa Shield will never ever touch that pinnacle. Never in her life. She won't.
I think the only fight they may run, because she did win her last fight, if Taylor isn't to retire, is the homecoming fight against Chantel Cameron for the trilogy there.
Well, I mean, the only thing,
but I have Taylor winning that fight.
Well, the only thing I want to add to this is that Katie Taylor has the thickest neck I've ever seen.
Bro, let me tell you something. Her neck game is serious. I mean, her neck game is serious.
It is serious.
And I mean that in boxing world. You know what I'm saying?
Quick question. Hey, quick question. Is it only one weight division between her and Alicia Bumgarner?
I believe so.
You don't think Taylor would?
Well, Alicia's at 130, no?
Yeah, I thought Taylor fought at 135 tonight.
130. What was it? 135. She fought. This fight? Yeah, it was 136 was the contact. Yeah.
So I'm wondering, is that the fight which Taylor maybe retires?
Oh my God!
By the way, I think Taylor outboxes her.
Hold on, man. How could Mr. IBFP? How come you never see Clarissa Shields and Demetrius Andre in the same room? It's the same person.
That reminded me. Last live I was on. What the fuck was Solidus T doing? Fucking trying to defend Andrade.
Solidus T is bugging out, man.
I mean, we kicked Mirage off the paddle for that shit.
Oh man, you know we're gonna have to roast Solidus T tomorrow, man, when we go live. But the last thing I want to say before we get out of here is Katie Thickneck Taylor is her new name going forward, man. I appreciate you guys jumping on tonight, man. Tomorrow we'll be live again. We'll run it back.
Tomorrow, Belanga I think Belanga's going to stop Shiraz. I might listen. I would prefer to be wrong so I can get back on Shiraz's hype train.
Hold on. Right, I got to do this one more time. Preem, keep that hat. I fucking love it. Clean Cut Stack says Hit Kid looks like Quasimodo.
Of course.
Quasimodo, that's fucked up. Say something to that motherfucker.
The fight where my neck is on the line is the other main fight on that card. Because I've been very adamant.
Secures Zepeda.
Shakur is kicking Cepeda's ass tomorrow. That's the
Yo,
right
by the
word.
way, I like that Juicy Eddie shit. That's hilarious. I was dying. I was dying off that shit, bro.
Oh, wait. Did Ashley Knuckles just say no, not the GOAT? He's actually here and he's just said no, not the GOAT. Don't you dare say Clarissa Shields is the GOAT over Katie Taylor, you dumb fuck.
Look, Ashley Knuckles gonna have to get roasted on the next one. Salute, fellas. We out, brother.
Yeah, we are.
Peace,
You're
my
an
brother.
idiot.
Peace.
Her neck is serious. The neck game is serious. Peace.